What's up, guys? This is Ruben The Tailor from MouthGuard Out Podcast. Like always, guys, we always have a special guest, but I say we do this. I say we run the intro, and we'll go from there. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Step into the ring, yeah, we taught that fight life. Yeah. MouthGuard Out Podcast, where we shine that bright light. Ruben The Tailor is do it up so clean. MMA fighters, every champ on the scene.
Samantha Utter, how you doing?
I'm good.
You can give me a bump right there. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. I actually had your teammate, Carly, here.
Yeah.
So it was cool because we literally crossed paths. We saw you in the parking lot. It's like, hey, okay, you're next. Let's go.
I got to see your dog.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. You have dogs too, right?
I do. I have a dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a golden retriever. His name is Ranger.
Ranger. That's a sick-ass name.
Yeah, I actually adopted him when he was like 6 months old.
Okay.
This guy I knew had him and just wasn't able to take care of him.
Okay, so you did adopt. Because we always say, oh, did you adopt your dogs? I'm like, yeah, we adopted them from the mall. I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing.
I always say I rescued him, basically.
There you go. It's a rescue. Thank you so much for coming out. I know it was last minute, but I know you were training. You had to come all the way down to here to actually come and record, but I know it's kind of late, but we'll knock this out and get you guys out of here. So
yeah, I
cool.
really appreciate you having me.
Tell me about Samantha Utter. Now, before you start, I saw your fight with Jasmine, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
I don't know either.
Yeah, it was like Jombrowski or something like that.
Something. I think she was from Poland.
Yes.
Actually. Yeah, something like that. So it was a little hard to pronounce.
Yeah, absolutely. So that fight was amazing because that was my first time watching you fight. That makes sense. I wasn't at your fight, but I saw it online. That makes sense. So it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I was talking to Carly earlier, and I said I knew she was going to win in her fight, but she lost. But this one was like, okay, I don't know both these girls. I just heard your name. I said, okay, I'm going to watch it. And obviously you won. Yeah. And that was your last fight with Jasmine, right? It
was. And you know what's funny about that fight is we were lined up. I was supposed to be on that card for probably like 8 weeks. Yeah. And she was probably the 6th opponent that I had during that fight camp. So I kept having opponents and they would drop out, or opponents and they would pull out. Yeah. And during that week, I think I had 3 alone. And she agreed to it on like a week's notice. I had so much respect for her just for doing that. Yeah. You know, but I'm so grateful I got to get in there with her. She was a tough girl.
Did you know her before that?
I didn't know her at all. No? I checked out her Instagram, I think like that week.
Is that called stalking?
I don't know. I mean, everybody, I'm casing her, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's kind of weird because, hey, you're going to be fighting Ronda Rousey, right? So you're like, okay, let me look up her Instagram. Let me look up her Facebook. Let me blah, blah, blah. But you have to.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to. You know, and now with knowing what gym they go to, you can actually go on their social media, look at some of their films or look at their past fight. I could just imagine, let's just call it 30 years ago when we didn't have social media. Yeah. We didn't have the internet to where, we can look some up. You just showed up and it's like, okay, I guess I'm fighting this girl. Yeah. That makes sense?
Totally.
Yeah. How long have you been fighting?
I would say on and off like 10 years maybe, but really? I haven't been like actively fighting the whole time. I started when I was younger. As a teenager, I had a lot of like anger and
what the hell?
I was just a very angry kid, and my parents suggested I get into boxing, and then I started doing jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, but it was all just more like, I'm just like a kid doing this for fun. Yeah. You know, and I think I started competing maybe like my later teenage years, like 16 through 18. And then I got into wrestling and really fell in love with that.
Okay. I understand wrestling. I understand jiu-jitsu and all that. But what made you say, I want to get punched in the face? And I want to punch somebody in the face? Because there has to be that switch to where, okay, coach, I'll fight. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think, honestly, I've been training for maybe like a year or 2 at the time. And I was sparring a lot. And it got to a point where... at the time, like, I don't know if I was the nicest training partner, really, and none of the other women in the gym would spar with me. Got you. And I was like, I want to get out there, and I know that I can beat people up. I'm beating up every girl in our gym, like adults, you know.
Just to let you guys know, she's actually undefeated.
I am.
You're at 2-0 right now.
Yes.
Oh, that's sick as hell. So going into May 22nd, okay, I know you told me your opponent's name. If you want to say it again, that's fine. Do you know your opponent? Margaret. Izotov, I think. Sure, just leave it at Margaret. So her opponent is Margaret. Now, be honest with me, and I can edit this out if you want, or you could just go, tell me a secret. are you going in knowing that you're going to win, or have you seen her fight and say, okay, I'm in for a challenge? Be honest. It's okay.
I think I'm going in knowing I'm going to win.
Okay.
I think this will be a good opportunity for me to showcase a little bit more of my talents.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now, as far as let's go back to your last fight with Jasmine, since that was my favorite fight. What didn't you showcase that you're going to showcase now? Not that I'm trying to give the secrets out there to anybody, but it could be endurance. I say, you know what, my cardio's better or my endurance is better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't give any secret moves. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think both my fights that I've had, I've shown, like my first fight, I grappled a lot. My second fight, it was all, like you saw, it was all stand up.
Yes, it was.
I think this fight, we're going to be able to see a lot more well-rounded. I think both of us are more well-rounded. So I think I'll be able to show that a little bit more, that I am.
Yeah.
I do pretty well on the ground, as well as standing, as well as the middle parts, wall work, defensive, all that kind of stuff.
Now, I noticed the last fight, you still had shin guards on.
I did, yeah.
Are you still going to have them on this time?
Yes. So for CAMO, you're only allowed to take them off after 3 fights.
3 fights.
Yeah. So this will be hopefully my last fight with shin pads. I think the only other time I would have to wear one is if I had an opponent who didn't have 3 fights. But
how does that work? That's kind of confusing, because let's just say, and I'm just giving a scenario, and I'm not saying it's going to happen. Let's say you show up May 22nd. And they ask you, shin guards or no shin guards? What are you going to say?
Oh, my God. I would love to fight no shin guards.
Are you serious?
If I could, yes.
Oh, you crazy, dude.
That would be fun. I don't know, just to really, it's like a real fight, We don't
That's
have
true.
all the padding. And
that's true.
We're already stripped down as little as we can be with the gloves.
Okay.
I'd love to do the same with the shins.
Gloves or no gloves? Oh, what's up, BKFC?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because there's really not a lot of padding in those MMA gloves.
There's not. I think the thing with wearing gloves for MMA is like cuts versus no cuts.
Yeah.
Like the knuckles can be a lot sharper. You're a little closer to the bone. I think if May 22nd they were like, hey, do you want to take off your gloves? I would say no. If I was getting ready for a fight bare knuckle, I think I'd do it.
But shin guards, you would be like, nope, no shin guards.
Yeah, I would love to do no. We've asked that before. I think my last fight we asked if we could do no shin pads, but CAMO just said no.
Yeah, I've seen some promotions where like, you did more than 3 fights. I go, no, this is my second fight. I said, but you weren't wearing shin guards. Yeah, but they give us an option. I'm like, oh shit, okay, shit.
Yeah, you can ask your opponent too. Like if you.
Cool.
Your coaches can talk and be like, hey, do you want to wear shin pads or no shin pads? And we tried to do that with the last fight, but she didn't agree.
So it's safe to bet on you? Because I'm going to put a bet on you that you're going to win on the 22nd, right?
I think it's pretty safe.
Okay, I'm going to bet. Take that to the bank, guys.
Yeah.
And now if I lose money, guess what? I'm going after you. I know what gym you go to. Hell yeah.
I don't know if you could beat me either.
Nah. What the hell is the Sledgehammer? Because that's her name. As soon as she told me, she goes, yeah, my fighter name is a Sledgehammer. I'm thinking, holy shit. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really know. My coach coined it.
Okay.
I think it was just like one sparring session. I was getting a lot of ground and pound in. And, just coming down like that. It was like a sledgehammer. And then my first fight, I showcased that a lot.
Yeah.
And it just stuck. But it's funny because around the gym, I had a nickname of Queen Kong.
Queen Kong.
Yeah.
That is sick. King Kong, Queen Kong.
Yeah. And so that's what everybody in the gym calls me. And then
were you hairy or something? You didn't shave your legs or something?
No, I wasn't
for
hairy.
Look at her legs. She looks like Queen Kong.
Oh, my gosh.
Hell yeah. You know what's funny is I ride bikes. I'm a cyclist. Okay. So we shave our legs.
Oh.
Yeah, so every time
As
they're
a man? No, I'm just kidding.
What's that? As a what?
As a man, you shave your legs. I'm just joking.
Guys, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. Hope she No, I'm just playing. Well, it's more for aerodynamic.
Totally.
So
like swimmers.
I like it because when you have your kit on, your legs look sexy. Yeah, you can show your muscles and all that stuff. Anyway, I just brought that. I just want. So yes, I do shave my legs. Hell yeah.
Well, if you have tattoos, they're more visible if you shave too.
Yeah, I don't have leg tattoos. I have arm tattoos, but
okay.
Yeah. What is the toughest part? I know it's coming right around the corner, May 22nd. Okay. Mentally, how do you feel? Is it right now more physical? It's like, I got to train, and the mental hasn't kicked in? Or are you mentally ready, but the physical hasn't kicked in? I don't know. Help me out here.
I think I'm on a pretty good projection right now where it's fairly even. I would say having had the fight and being signed up for it for a while, my physical is maybe a little bit more
Okay.
The part that's a little harder because it's like, dang, I've been training really hard.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because it's like the last week, you go lighter, you're just cutting weight.
Yeah. Are you going to cut weight?
I don't have much to cut left. I'm fighting 145 and I'm walking around like 150 right now.
That's don't tell me. Is that bantam or what is that? What weight is that?
I'm not sure.
Straw? Feather? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I should know that.
Yeah,
I definitely should know that.
What the hell?
I just know I'm 145.
When are you fighting? I don't know.
I don't
May
know.
22nd, just in case you forget.
Yeah.
Just show up and do it. Hell yeah. So I would have to look that up. I believe, don't quote me either, guys. I think it's bantamweight.
Bantamweight.
That's
sounds
135
right.
and up, I believe.
Okay.
I believe. Cool. So the Sledgehammer, somebody gave it to you because of your ground and pound game. Mm-hmm. Now, is that your strongest suit in your fighting? Or are you a kicker? Or you... Because I couldn't hone in on what you did when I saw that fight with Jasmine. Because you did everything.
Yeah.
You did a ground game. It's like, yeah, her ground game is tight. Because I was talking to Carly. Her kick game is tight. She's a stand-upper.
Yeah.
You're on the ground. Uh-huh. What's your strongest suit out of your whole MMA or martial arts?
Honestly, I think my strongest thing is that I am well-rounded.
Okay.
I think that I've spent...
Give me one.
Give you one?
Yes.
Okay.
If you and I were to go right now and says, pick what you want to do. All right, let's go on the ground. Let's kick. Let's
Wrestling.
strike. Wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a good wrestler.
I'm a good wrestler.
Okay.
And I love it a lot.
Really? Mm-hmm. Cool. Do you wrestled, competed like you have?
Yes. Yeah. I'm fairly accomplished in wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you ever do like Olympic trials or anything? Or
I never did Olympic trials. So I wrestled in high school and I competed at state. I have multiple medals and statues and stuff from that. I competed on the national team.
Okay.
But all in high school. After that, there's just at the time there wasn't a lot more opportunity for women in college. It wasn't legal yet.
Yeah. Legal. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. 2021, I think, was when they made it D1 sport officially, women's wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, as far as we're talking about legal, and you talked about you've been doing it for a while, we have totally off topic. We have the Gina Carano, Ronda Rousey fight coming up.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch it? It's next week. It's a week before your fight, but you're going to be in the zone, though.
Yeah. I honestly am not that interested in that fight.
No? Okay.
No.
Here's $10,000. You have to bet it on somebody. Who are you going to bet it on?
Probably Ronda.
Ronda?
She's a lot younger.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like 15, 20 years younger or something.
I always say this joke is I was going to marry Gina Carano.
Really?
And people always think, really? I'm like, no, I wish.
Yeah.
I always tell my wife that same joke. She was
Yeah.
like, yeah, good luck. Right? I have the biggest crush on her. If I were to leave my wife for somebody, it would be Gina, call me. Yeah.
Ronda Rousey isn't too bad herself.
She's cute,
Yeah,
but
she's a
for
cutie.
some reason, just Gina's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Anyway, let's see, what else do we got? What's the biggest reason why you got into fighting? Okay, and don't say a boy. It was like, well, my boyfriend broke up, so I'm just playing. Well, why did you get into fighting? Because I know you wrestled, but why did you get into fighting? Because, to be honest with you, I know we have Tina here, we have Ruby Daniels.
Yeah.
Every lady that gets into it, they're no holds barred. And that's why I see you, I see all the girls at Victory. What made you say, you know what, I want to be like that, and guess what, I'm not going to cheat myself or give any less than 100%. What made you?
Well, dang, I guess my dad. I look up to my dad a lot.
Okay.
He was a Division I wrestler. He competed in the NCAAs, was a champion.
You have any brothers?
I do.
Oh, okay, cool.
My brother wrestled too. I was
Yeah.
a lot better than him.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
He wrestled his whole life. I only wrestled 2 years, but I definitely was a lot more accomplished than him.
What do you
and
plan?
I'm talking shit too.
I know. There you go. You can cuss on the show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking shit, man. What do you plan to do with this? Because obviously everybody's like, oh, I want to do UFC, I want to do Bellator, I want to do LFA.
Yeah.
What's the whole purpose of Samantha on this journey, on this path? Why? I just want to get into your head because, I could tell everybody, I am never going to fight.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I eventually maybe going to do an exhibition fight. I box. I'm not a boxer.
Oh.
So that's like, okay, I don't want a foot to my face where you guys get kicked all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Okay. But what is that? Tell me.
I want to be the best.
Yeah, but
I want to say that not one single woman in the world could out-dominate me.
God damn. Gina?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. You know, that's my goal is to be the best. Like, my goal is to, whatever is the best at the time.
Okay.
I want to be there and I want to be at the top.
Okay, then I'm the best. How many fights do you think you want to do before you tell your coaches, I'm ready to go pro?
I think that depends on the fights that I'm given.
Yeah.
How those go, you know? Like, obviously, throughout the rest of my career, I would love to win every single fight.
Yeah.
You know? But it's not just winning. It's about how you win.
Yeah.
You know? If I fight my last amateur fight and it was, like, this close, why am I going to go pro? I was that close with another amateur. You know? So I think it's just feeling out where it's at in the game, where I'm at in the game.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a belt yet, so obviously I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
You know, even I have teammates who have 1, 2, 3 belts and they're still competing amateur. You know, I want to put myself in a position where I'm feeling really good about being a pro, because that's when your record really matters.
You know what it should be? And if I was a commissioner of whatever, it's like after 10 fights, either you go pro and that's it. You can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? I don't want to fight anymore. Okay, boom, you can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Or you go pro. So that should be an option.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Well, some people, they don't even fight a single fight at all. They just go pro straight out the
heard
bat.
that.
Yeah.
Is that cheating or?
I mean, they just want the money. You know, they want the money and they want to say they're a pro fighter. But it takes away from them because they're not going to learn. You know, the amateurs is a great place to feel yourself out, feel everyone else out. Yeah. That's why my coaches are always telling me amateurs is just about learning.
Yeah, a lot of people say too is don't care about the numbers. And honestly, what happens is, with all due respect to you and you know, to all the fighters out there, but is it going to be hard for you, not this next fight, but maybe your 5th fight, to get a loss? Not that I'm putting bad, you know, vibes on you or anything. You see what I'm saying?
I think that's a cool thing of having wrestled before.
Yeah. And the reason I say, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No,
the reason I say that is because of the fact that you're undefeated. That makes sense. Are you going to take that loss as a learning point, or you see what I'm trying to get at here? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I would use that to learn and grow.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's one of the assets of having wrestled is that, you know, you're not going to win every single wrestling match that you go into.
Yeah.
You know, like, you may be very successful, but you can't win every single one. And you just learn about weaknesses in your game and what you can do better. Yeah.
Everybody always says, Ruben, why are you always so negative? Well, I wish everybody was, you know, roses and daisies and everybody. I wish you were 20-0. But you see what I'm saying?
That'd be great.
Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure there's fighters out there that have some type of record like that. But again, I like to be a realist to say, hey, guess what? I might get in my car today and I might get a ticket. It might happen. But it's just that path there. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. So not that I'm trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything. I just want to know a little bit more about you. Yeah, right. So are you originally from San Diego or?
No, I'm actually from Northern California, around the Bay Area.
Here we go with the Bay Area again. Oh my God, the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So Carly, you know, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about, the Bay Area.
Well, Carly's from a little north of the Bay Area.
Yeah. She didn't want to specifically say, but I finally got it out of her. So the Bay Area, you grew up there?
Yeah.
Is that where you went to high school and all that?
Yes, yeah.
How did you get lost in San Diego?
I came down here actually maybe like 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Following like a bad breakup, really. Yeah, and just I was ready to make some really big changes in my life.
Wow.
I got into the career that I work in.
Yeah.
You know, I changed a lot of things about the way that I run my life.
Okay, good.
And yeah, I was ready to like completely change as a person.
Are you a student or do you work or you?
I just work. I'm not a student.
Okay.
I don't know if school's really.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not for everybody. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's just...
Mr. PhD.
Calm down now. Right? No, it's just one of those things that, okay, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it all the way. That's why if I ever start boxing, I'm going to do it all the way. Yeah. And that's what I'm afraid of, that I'm going to go ahead and get sucked in. Mm-hmm. Okay, when's my next fight? And I don't know, whatever. Yeah. So... Anyway.
It's addicting.
It is. It can be. Mm-hmm. Well, same thing like anything. Like my sport that I do, it's addicting. Yeah. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the street by 6:30. I'm back 30, 40 miles. Okay, what's next?
Well, it makes you feel good. Working out gives you all those feel-good chemicals like serotonin, endorphins, all that stuff. It feels good. Oh, yeah, man. Especially achieving goals that you set for yourself.
Now, as far as adrenaline, since you're talking about chemical substance here, she does drugs.
No.
Since you're talking about chemicals, how does the adrenaline feel? Obviously, you're a winner, undefeated, but just getting into that cage saying, oh, crap. Who's that lady in front of me that I'm gonna have to beat up?
Well, it's funny actually. My coaches always make fun of me, or like security guards and stuff, because when I'm walking down, I'm smiling, and when I get in the cage, I'm smiling.
Wow!
Like the whole time, I'm just smiling because I'm so thrilled to be there. I think a big part of that is the adrenaline.
That's sick.
But I think when I was young, I learned that excitement and anxiety.
It's a coping
mechanism.
If you want me to go ahead and get in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, anxiety and excitement can be the same emotion.
Yeah.
It's how you perceive it.
Absolutely. So you have fun while you're in there.
Yeah,
because
do.
You're in there for. Are you still at 2 minutes or 3 minutes?
It's still 2 minutes.
It's still 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think 3 minutes is when it's championship fight. So for a belt.
Is it?
I should know this.
Judges.
It's 2 minutes for me. I know that.
Okay, because you still have shin guards. You're still under your 3 fights. I believe, don't quote me, after your 3rd fight, it's going to go to 3 minutes. And then when you do the championships, it's 5 rounds.
No, so when
I'm mansplaining here, by the way.
So it's 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then when you're going for a belt or a championship, then it turns to 3 minutes.
Okay.
When you're a pro, it's 5 minutes.
It's 5 minutes, yeah.
And then it's 3 rounds. But then for a championship fight, it's 5 minutes, 5. Yeah.
She would know because guess what? She's about to kick my butt here if I keep interrupting her.
Seriously.
Hell yeah. Well, if you don't mind, what I like to do, Samantha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I called her Sam. I like to, right? Look at that. She's already getting her fist ready. I like to celebrate your accomplishment. Do you like sparkling water?
I love sparkling water.
Cool, that one's yours.
Cool.
So what I like to do, and I do this in every show, Pellegrino, sponsor the show. They should pay me I drink this every day.
You should reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. I did reach out to them, and they reached back to me. So it's one of those, oh, thank you. I saw your channel, blah, blah. Let us get back to you. Let me get to the marketing team. But anyway, enough of Pellegrino. Cheers. Salute. Thank you so much. Good luck on the May 22nd.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Salud. Oh, I love this stuff.
Yeah, this is good.
Hell yeah. This is good. You know what I like to do is I like putting electrolytes in it.
Do you?
Yeah.
In sparkling water?
Yes. Oh,
it doesn't take away the sparkle?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Not at all. Cool. So what I want to do is I want to ask you a couple of questions. You saw that I posted your picture on Instagram, on YouTube, and all that.
I did.
And we had some people write in. Now, if it would have been longer, normally it's about a week out.
Okay.
We would have had a lot more questions, but because it was short notice, I looked and let me see.
We got none.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. I had one guy, Kaz Egan. He's an announcer. He's announced at Epic too.
Oh, cool.
He had 37 questions because everybody knew him. They're like, hey, tell me about your hair, blah, blah, blah. So what I want to do, if you don't mind, I want to ask you subscriber questions. So subscribers, thank you so much for writing in. People that are on Instagram, we posted your picture. Just ask Samantha questions, and they answered. So here are your questions, guys, and hopefully she answers it right.
Yes.
All right, here we go. What advice would you give someone nervous about starting MMA? I want to start MMA, but I'm scared. I'm nervous. What would you tell a person or me? What would you say?
I would say try to find a couple specialties to start in first.
Okay.
Start in jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, something like that. Get the feel of it before putting it all together. I would say go to a gym that, build relationships with people you can trust.
Yeah.
Let them know you're a beginner. There's nothing scary about training and drilling.
Yes.
You don't have to spar. You don't have to start out sparring.
Yeah.
You don't have to spar for years if you don't want to. You don't even have to fight.
Yeah.
You can go in there, drill every single day, learn the sport, and then jump into that when you feel like it or when you're comfortable for it.
Yeah. Got it.
You're not going to come in first day and they punch you in the face.
No, absolutely. What's kind of weird is on Wednesdays we spar, but our coach doesn't call it sparring. He calls it body conditioning.
Oh.
Because mentally, I got to spar. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But he says, I got body conditioning. So I know exactly what I was doing. So I go on Wednesday and say, okay, we're going to do body conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you're just getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. But so it takes that nervousness away from me.
Okay.
It's like, for example, Thursday or Wednesdays we fight. I got to fight. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, Thursdays we spar. Okay. Thursday we do. See what I'm saying? It's just that psychological thing. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, here's another subscriber question. How do you stay disciplined when motivation isn't there? Maybe that's not for you, or because right now you're in camp.
I'm in camp right now,
You're in
so I
camp.
have a ton of motivation. I have a short-term goal.
Yeah.
When I'm not in camp or I don't have a fight set up, I think I stay motivated because I'm not just in the sport to win. I'm in the sport to feel good.
Yeah.
I love training. I love being in that atmosphere. I think just finding pieces of it that you love and continue to do that, you know, make sure you feel good in your sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, since we're talking about you're in training camp, one of the subscribers said, what is your favorite part of training camp? If there's a favorite part.
I would say, and I don't know if this is selfish, but I think my favorite part about training camp is you get a little bit more one-on-one attention from the coaches.
Okay, that's true.
Like, a lot of times when I'm training and I'm not in camp, it's like I'm a part of the class. Of course, my coaches are always there for me and always give me attention. Yeah. But when I'm in training camp, it's very specific.
Got it.
Like, one-on-one training with your coach where they're like, hey, this is what you do really good.
Yeah.
This is what we need to work on. And it's like stuff like that where it's like really every single piece, I'm drilling something and they're like, you know, there's a way that you might like this better. I love that stuff.
Hell yeah.
You know, and obviously...
I can tell just by looking at you. Now, really quick, you keep bringing up your coaches. Do you want to give a shout out to your coaches, everybody?
Yeah. Shout out Tick and Aaron Pete.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Which is the guy with the mohawk? He has a mohawk all the time. He's part of Victory. I don't know.
Which one? Gosh, honestly, there's a few of them.
Okay, never mind.
Well, my coach has like a mohawk mullet kind of situation.
Okay. Is he kind of slender? Is kind of thin, tall?
Oh, you're thinking of Nate.
Okay. That's
yeah,
Nate.
Nate is great. He's one of the jiu-jitsu coaches. He actually has given me a lot of special attention as well.
Gotcha.
He was really there for me when I first joined Victory. Nobody else really knew me. Yeah. And he was telling everyone like, hey, this girl is going to be something big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been to Victory as long as you've been in San Diego?
I have.
Okay,
it was the first gym that I trained at down here.
Got you. So you came to San Diego not just to live. So I need to find a gym.
Absolutely.
Oh,
it was probably my first week there. I think I was at Victory.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another subscriber question. How do you bounce back mentally after a tough sparring session or fight?
Oh, that's hard.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a hard question.
Oh, it's a hard question.
Yeah. I would say after a hard sparring session, to bounce back, I really focus on like rest and recovery. I think another thing that helps me is reaching out to my coaches. You know, they're always there when we're sparring, and I ask them like, hey, for some reason I was feeling this way today. Could you help me get some insight on that? Okay. Why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling so frustrated? What did you see in my rounds that maybe I was missing?
Yeah.
You know, I really talk to them and try to pick their brain because obviously as a third party in the situation, they can see something I don't, or, you know, they know me and my training partner so well that they're like, hey, you know, you were kind of doing this, or, you know, you were just with some like really tough people, but those are the rounds you need, you know?
Now, I know you're not a beginner, you're an amateur, but they wrote beginner. Okay. So I'm going to delete that message, right? What's something beginners focus on too much? In this case, amateurs.
Okay.
Are you just there to do the cool shots like the spinning backflip? What is it called? The spinning...
Like a spinning back fist or a spinning heel kick or something. Yeah. I think that's one thing that like amateurs can maybe get lost in is like those... kind of like really exciting things. Yeah. But it's like you watch amateur fights and sure there's like some really crazy shots, crazy hits, but then you look at the pros and it's all basic movements, basic takedowns, basic punches, strikes, all that kind of stuff. It's more game plan. Yeah. And I think people get lost in like the excitement of like, whoa, I had this crazy thing. I got a clip of myself on the internet.
Yeah, that's exactly
You know, they're like, oh, I want the publicity of like, whoa, I did this crazy thing. Yep. You know.
And then it doesn't land, right? And you end up losing.
And then pros can see that stuff a mile away or they're like, that doesn't work.
Absolutely. Why do some fighters freeze under pressure? I don't know. Maybe you haven't, but maybe you've seen other fighters freeze under pressure. I don't know.
That's a good question. I personally haven't experienced that, but I think people can sometimes let their mentality get to them. Maybe not being as confident in themselves or letting the fear of what's going to happen in there overcome the excitement or, you know, the ego that they have for themselves. You know, they're letting themselves go too far on the edge, you know? Yeah.
Now, this question is from me.
Okay.
What should we expect May 22nd? Right now, you're trying to sell me to go see you. Why should I go to Epic? Obviously, you're fighting, but what should we expect from the Sledgehammer on the 22nd? Excite me for me to say, you know what? I'll be there.
Yeah. I think you should expect a very dominant performance from me.
Okay.
I think my opponent is tough.
Yes.
But I think you're just going to see why I'm tougher.
Okay.
I think I'm really well-rounded in any way that this fight goes. I think that I beat her in every single aspect.
Yeah, so you are confidently saying you're going to leave there 3-0.
Yes,
Oh,
I am.
dude, that is so crazy, dude.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We're not done yet.
Okay.
But those are all the subscriber questions that came in. Obviously, I threw mine in there. But what I want to do is I always do what's called rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just one question answer, and then we'll just hit it really fast, and then we'll wrap you guys up and get you guys out of here.
Okay, like a yes or no.
It's either do you hamburgers or pizza? Pizza.
Okay.
You see, it's one of those.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, here we go. Favorite fighter right now? It could be UFC, it could be boxing, it could be guy, girl, whatever.
Marab.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm a wrestler, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ground game or striking?
Ground game.
All right. Favorite combo to throw? If you just had to throw one throw every fight, what's your favorite combo?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2. That's it. Just keep it basic.
Yeah.
Keep it basic.
Yeah.
Overhand right?
I'm a southpaw.
Yeah. You're a weirdo. Man,
I'm
come
better.
on. I'm
That's
orthodox.
why.
It's hard. Every time I body condition and I'm with the southpaw, it's always hard for me. It's very
The liver
difficult.
shots,
Yep,
yeah.
absolutely. Because it's right there. They have it open.
It's
Damn
your bread
it.
and butter. Yeah.
Are you left-handed?
I am.
Oh, you're a weirdo like my wife. My wife's
Nah.
left-handed. I'm going to tell her, hey, babe, she's a weirdo like you.
I got the good side of the brain.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Hell yeah. Let's see. Hardest part of fight camp?
Weight cut.
Favorite post-fight meal?
Wingstop.
Wingstop. Really?
Yeah,
Barbecue?
post-fight, not post-weigh-ins.
Yeah, post-fight. After you win.
Yeah.
After you win.
Wingstop.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite sauce?
The buffalo.
The buffalo.
Yeah, I like
Hell
it really
yeah.
hot. Yeah.
Let's say favorite. Oh, I already said that. No shit. Dream organized fight one day. Where do you want to fight? What promotion? What state? What country? When will you say I've made it? Look where I'm at. Where do you want to be?
UFC.
You really? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you willing to go up in weight?
Up?
Yeah. What do you fight at? 135?
I fight at 145.
Are you
I would
serious?
have to go down in weight because they don't have a 145.
How much do you weigh now?
I'm about 150.
Are you freaking serious?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I didn't see that on you.
I look skinny.
What
or
is it? Is your hair? Is it all in your...
No, it's not. Your hair is so light. No,
Right.
I honestly, I think it's just muscle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't look like 150. I thought you Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Take
Yeah.
that. I'll make sure I'll blur that out.
Yeah.
Right? Hell yeah. Good job.
Thank
Fuck
you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I don't see you at 150.
Huh? Well,
Hey, that's a compliment. That's a
yeah.
compliment.
You wouldn't believe it. I mean, before training camp, I'm heavier than this.
Yeah. Wow. What's the biggest weight or the heaviest weight you've ever been? Not even for a fight. Maybe it's winter time.
I would say probably 175.
Are you?
I like to
No.
weightlift a lot.
Okay.
So I like to weightlift. I think, I sometimes will, like this was probably before I got really, like before I was competing a lot again.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit heavier and I was weightlifting a ton.
Yeah.
It's like 175, but obviously some of that was fluff.
Oh, I don't believe you. I mean, it's true, but I don't believe you.
Yeah,
Hell
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's a compliment. Loud music or quiet before a fight?
Loud music.
What do you listen to?
We listen to a lot of rap back there. Actually, I have a funny story about that.
Okay.
If you have time.
Yeah, I've got plenty of time.
Yeah, so my first fight, we were like, it was King in the Cage, and we were in these like batting cages, or what are they called for baseball guys hang out in?
The
The
dugouts.
locker, yeah, something
dugout.
like that. And
Okay.
it was like each side, like red and blue side, had like those locker rooms or whatever.
Okay.
And we're sitting in there, everyone's like getting ready for their fight. And my coach was like playing this music, my coach Aaron Pete, and me and my other coach Chick were like just listening, but it was really quiet vibes in there. And this song came on. I don't even remember what song it was, but it was like an old school rap song. And I stood up and I started singing and dancing, and like everybody in the room was kind of like nodding their head, and it was like everybody just kind of, it was like a lighter feeling in the room. So now we always do that. We listen to rap or just like
Got it.
mess around, have fun.
If you had to sit in the corner 15 minutes before your fight and had headphones on, what would you listen to? Can you picture it? You just sitting there.
Probably some Mac Dre.
Okay.
Yeah, rap.
Just rap?
Rap.
Okay,
yeah.
got you.
Maybe a little bit of like hardcore or metal.
Uh-huh.
But I just like that flow.
Yeah.
Like you get the feeling, the beats, like all that kind of stuff. When I shadow box, I like to listen to something that I can like rock my head to or, you know, find a good rhythm. It's like with Thai fighting, how they have the specific music to keep the beat.
Yes.
It's like that. That's how I learned how to shadow box, listening to music.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you a quick story, not to get off topic, but I used to train with reggae music. But that's how I fought.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's just
totally
because I'm okay. That was wrong of me. You know what I spar to now? Drum and bass.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's just like I'm like
yeah.
And it keeps,
You're quick, huh?
I gotta be fast.
Yeah,
I gotta be fast. Hell yeah, cool. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Mountains. Oh, you do hike a lot, or
I do.
you?
Well, since moving to San Diego, I don't hike as much.
Okay.
You
got mountains all over the place.
Yeah, but it's all desert and dry.
We have a mountain right here. Everybody climbs up the mountain. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I love hiking. I think I maybe lost a little bit of my love for it when I moved down here.
Gotcha.
I just don't feel like the nature is as
Yeah,
nice. There's not as many green trees and what I like to see.
It's better in the Bay Area, though. Oh,
I don't know about that.
Energy drinks or coffee? I don't know if you're a big coffee drinker or energy drink. If you had a drink.
If I only had one the rest of my life, coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
I love coffee.
I like my espresso.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I have an espresso machine. I make my own.
What do you have? A Breville?
I do.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
I love that. You
It's so
do
nice.
the beans and all that? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's nice. It's almost like a little ritual in the morning. You grind your beans,
Exactly.
you pack your puck. It's like calming.
Absolutely. It's like I have to earn the taste. So you got to weigh the beans and grind them and then measure and everything.
It's a whole thing. It's nice.
And you know what sucks? When you go to a restaurant and have their coffee, you're like, this tastes like water.
Yeah,
This is garbage,
I know.
right?
I'm like, fuck, I have this better at home.
Yes. I'm paying $6 for water. Hell no.
Yeah.
Cool. Night owl or early riser?
Night owl.
Night owl. Cool. And one more before we get finished. Your favorite cheat meal?
Oh. Well, I already said Wingstop.
Yeah. Oh, that's that cheat meal?
I guess so. I mean, what do you...
I know you're in camp right now.
Yeah.
But if you say, you know what? I'm craving this. I know I'm in camp, but let me just have one of these. What would it be?
Oh, like in camp. I would say probably Chipotle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's still kind of healthy.
Exactly. So it's like a cheat meal, but it's something I could eat in camp.
Uh-huh.
But
No,
anytime
but if
you
you
go
had
out
to
to eat...
Everything's cheating, right?
Yeah. Anytime you go out to eat, there's all the added oils and all that stuff. And it's just like, it's harder to track what you're putting in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
I know I probably asked you this question again, but now I'm going to reframe it. What should fans expect May 22nd at the Epic?
I think they should expect a knockout.
Don't tell me, tell them.
I think you guys should expect a knockout.
What?
Yeah.
Have you ever knocked out somebody?
Not in a fight.
Not in
an official
Oh
fight.
shit! Goddamn!
But
Look at
I
you
have
there.
knocked people out.
She took my boyfriend. No, I'm just playing.
No, I've knocked out men before. I mean,
okay.
I think I've got a lot more power than this girl.
So we should expect a knockout.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the first time ever someone said that. It was like,
Really?
oh yeah, submission, maybe this, that, but a knockout. That's laying it on really, really thick.
That's
but I
what
appreciate
want.
that. I
That's
appreciate
what,
that.
Yeah.
That's good. I want you to keep that and write it down or whatever the case may be, and I hope you're there. I wish I could be there, but like I said, I'm going to the bare knuckle on the same day. Why does it have to be the same day? Right?
I know.
It always happens.
Only Fridays or Saturdays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Samantha, for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's late. I know she just got back from training. But what I ask all the fighters that are on the show is I would love for you to sign a table so I can say you are on the legend table. And then eventually I'll sell this and I'll split the profits with everybody.
That would be great.
But if you don't mind, here's the magic marker, and wherever you want.
Okay, see where I can fit it in.
Yeah.
My name's kind of long, Samantha.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, right there. You could just move it out of the way.
Can I move this?
Yeah,
Sorry.
just lift it up or just swing it, however you want, as long as you're comfortable. There we go. And you're going to be parked next to Joy. She's a Muay Thai fighter, and then she's a bare knuckle fighter. That's Nadine Mandiu.
Too much.
Yeah. You know her? Oh, no.
Lefty.
Yeah, weirdo.
Yeah. I'm proving I'm really a lefty. Everyone always asks that when you say that you're a southpaw.
Yeah.
They're like, "Are you really a lefty?"
You know what? I can do both. I'm actually stronger southpaw.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if they want to switch me, but I'm so comfortable orthodox.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because my 1 is my weak one, so my 2 is my sniper rifle.
It's funny. I was going righty the other day with like a training partner, and I was like, "Wow, I feel like when I'm righty, my jab is so good." And he's like, "That's because it's your left hand. That's your power hand."
There it is. That's why.
I'm like, "Well, that makes sense."
Oh, I'll go ahead and take that from you. And where did you write? Right there, right? Oh, you know what I forgot? If you don't mind, the date. Yeah. So May. Just put May 2026.
Okay.
May 2026.
Wow, it's already 2026.
I know, it's scary, right?
Yeah. It's nice. It's wood. It doesn't smear.
Yeah, it absorbs it really quick.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Once again, guys, Ruben the Tailor from MouthGuard Out. We have Samantha, the Sledgehammer, utter. Good luck. I wish I can be there, but I want you to watch a clip and you raise your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
You'll see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Step into the ring, yeah, we taught that fight life. MouthGuard Out Podcast where we shine that